Why is discovery the key to uncovering the truth? First, we should talk about what is discovery. Discovery is the act of trying to find, typically financials, but really just trying to find information pertaining to either yourself or the opposing party in a case. So typically we're going to look at the discovery and disclosure process. We'll try to discover things, and then of course you'll have disclosure obligations as well through that process. The discovery process really is a client's opportunity to tell us about their concerns. Do you think the opposing party is hiding a bank account? Do you think that there may have been actions going on behind your back in the marriage that you weren't aware of? During the discovery process, we can get tangible evidence to either prove or disprove any of those type of allegations throughout your case. Do you really have to disclose your bank statements in a divorce? Probably. In fact, the discovery process can be really wide. And what I mean by that is there's a huge amount of documents that can be produced throughout that process. If we're talking about financials, they can get things like banking statements. They can certainly get tax returns, pay stubs, anything that they need to prove your income and what you're capable of making. Related to children, really anything discoverable will be anything that goes to the best interest of the child. So you're thinking about medical records, certainly educational records, really any of those type of items that would be useful in a case, in a dissolution case, are things that would be discoverable. Can you deny responding to your ex's discovery requests in a divorce? The short form answer, yes. And having an attorney will make sure that we can maximize the amount of denials that we'll make. What I mean by that is, utilizing legal objections throughout the process of responding to discovery requests, we can avoid having to answer certain questions. So for instance, if they're asking for information that just may be too cumulative or it may be overbroad, we can object to those things so that you don't have to produce the information it is they're seeking. Not sure about your spouse's income, but thinking about filing for a divorce, that can be a really tricky situation. And there are some discovery tactics that we can utilize to make sure that we're not walking into that divorce from a poor position. For instance, we can utilize subpoenas and send those to the bank of the opposing party so that we can have the bank directly send us their bank statements. We can do similar things with the opposing party's employer. So there are ways for us to circumvent your lack of knowledge regarding the opposing party's financials to make sure that you're well protected throughout the dissolution process. If you have concerns relating to the discovery or disclosure process in a dissolution proceeding, I highly recommend you talk to an experienced divorce attorney such as the team at Desert Legal Group so that we can help navigate you through that process.